Zuck the cuck drinks water like a duck, but he also drinks your data. So tell him and Google to shove your data up their schwing schwangs by downloading the Brave browser. It's free, blocks online advertising, and protects your privacy and data from evil tech companies. You only see ads if you want to see them, and you get cryptocurrency for your attention. Don't let Zuck use you to make a buck. Download Brave by clicking on the link down below.
Well, you're going to be able to, keep your business going or expand it when people...
Asshole consultant. We're going to never run out of boys who are brought up by single moms or divorced crazy cat ladies. We're never going to run out. Never going to run out.
What percentage of female clients do you get?
Like 5, maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're legit. They got serious. One gal wants to know how to be. I looked at her. I'm like, fat, lose weight. That's it.
It's probably at least half of the ones you get.
Well, there was an article. What was it? Why can't I find a man?
Oh, there's been so many of those.
There has, but this was the number one. Yeah, Paired Life, top 5 reasons you can't find a man. Written by Amanda Holter. We don't have to look her up. This is a nobody. Do you think you're overweight, you look like a boy, you have too many tattoos, you have too much debt? Do you think any of those were on this list of 5 reasons why you can't find a man?
I just found it, and I would be shocked if there's any real truth.
Okay, there's not an ounce of truth. You have poor self-esteem.
Who did you say was the author?
Why don't you look her up? Amanda Holter. Amanda is a sexpert. Get it? You fucking sexpert. No one's ever used that before.
Is that Holter?
Holter, yes. And love guru located in Las Vegas, Nevada. She has been in more relationships than she can count, I bet. You look her up. I'm going to go through. It's just, we don't have to delve into it because it's all lies. You have poor self-esteem. No, most women today have way too much self-esteem.
I'm not getting this. Sorry. How did you find that again?
I'll put it in the chat.
Yeah, because I'm getting some weird ass things from this.
All right, let's put this here. There, all you boys can find that.
There it is. Okay.
Yep. Okay. You have poor self-esteem. No. You're emotionally unavailable. No. You're a drama queen. That might be legit. You're looking for love in all the wrong places. No. They're looking for love. They're not looking for love. Men come up to them. Your expectations are too high. That's the one legitimate one. So 1.5 out of 5.
I think 4 at least is a little bit, because a lot of times women don't want to socialize. They just want to sit on their fucking couch and eat ice cream and watch Netflix.
We are not going to give any authenticity or legitimacy to this article discussing this bullshit.
Okay.
It is a puff piece. It's lies. It's indoctrination. It's no different than Dre's professor telling Miss 37-year-old gray vagina that, you can have kids, whatever. It's her lying to women. Huh?
Sorry, Jeff said, or Dre said it's a guy professor. I never would. I thought only women spew.
No. Operation Evil is for everybody.
Somebody beat punch on that one.
It was bullshit. It's all, not once. You're fat. That's the number one reason you can't find a guy, ladies, is you're fat. Number 2, you're very self-centered, and I don't mean that in a arrogant sense. I mean that in a myopic sense. It's all about you. He's going to take, how many times, I'd say there's about 90% of the dates where I had to do all the talking.
Dude, trust me, I know.
You girls literally think you just show up and should be entertained, and you put no effort into maybe I should make them feel comfortable. I should keep the conversation going. I mean, let me ask you this. I would even come up with topics. I wouldn't rehearse anything, but I'd come up with topics to talk, and it worked well. It actually did, so there was no real lull. I learned to become a very good conversationalist. Women never put jack fuck all shit effort into that. It was always you pulling the teeth.
So what I was going to say, which maybe falls into this one, I said they're boring. They're very boring.
Very.
So very quick story. This happened a few times, mainly last summer. It's like you said, you go on this date, right? And, it's like pulling teeth to get them to chat, to say anything interesting, to even ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? The one event, like the one topic that I would mention something when they would just light up and just sing away. Let me get. Can you guess what that
Obama?
one? No, I kept politics out of it. But think about what women. Think about
Children?
the one you just talked. No, yeah. Think about self-centeredness.
Oh, their degree, their education.
No, not even that, dude. Think about how we're meeting. Think about what we're.
Their ex relationships.
You get
Gossip
warmer.
on the talking pages.
You're getting warmer, but what are we using to even meet each other?
The internet.
Even closer. What's on my phone? What am I? What?
A microphone.
So dating apps.
Dating apps. They talk about the dating apps.
So all you have to do. Somebody else gave me this tip like a year ago, and it's so true, but it's not great. All you have to do. You could be having the most boring date, like it's just horrible. You're ready to get out of there. Yet if you say the magic words, they'll just light up and like a candle and talk.
What are the magic words?
All you have to do is ask them how their experiences have been on this app. And they're like, oh, attention this, creepy guy that. Oh, I'm so desirable. Look at all these, they won't say it. They're like, everybody sends me so many messages. That is the one time where they're just so excited to tell you about how great they are.
Yeah, because that's what I now in hindsight, it was very rude. Like if you're going to go on a date with somebody, doesn't matter if you're the guy or a gal, you should at least attempt to keep the conversation going, ask questions about them, and be at least not an ice cube. And honest to God, 90% of the gals would just sit there like a lump on a log. It's like, well, what the? And I wish I had known better. I wish I had known, boys. This would be some advice, especially for teenage boys and 20-something boys. When you go on that first date, if she ain't talking to you, she's not interacting, you have every right to say, yeah, you know what? I'm really uncomfortable on this date. Turn around, drop her ass off.
And you
should be picking up women on dates anyway. You should be meeting at coffee places and not picking up women in cars. But if it's boring, leave. Like if is not going to say a goddamn word or ask you, like after 5 minutes, leave. It's over.
Well, this is kind of piggybacking off of this. This is another one where I found, so in their profiles or whatever, women that say they've traveled to all these places, right? Mm-hmm. Initially, I was intrigued by that because I grew up abroad and have traveled too. But what I found is that basically the most boring people imaginable are ones that the only interesting thing about them is that they've traveled. Mm-hmm. They tend to be dull and they just don't have any other personality characteristics that have been developed, much to my disappointment. Oh. So, yeah.
Prepare to be disappointed some more. It's
so I don't do them. I mean, oof.
There was a piece of me, my entrepreneurial mind. I always thought, well, like man camp. Like I want to have. There was Cappy Camp. It'd be like half fat camp, half quit being a pussy, and like people would just come to Vegas and like we meet up, and you just follow me and eat what I eat every day. You do what I do every day. And you'd thin down. You'd start to look like me because you're eating the exact same thing and you're doing the exact same workout that inevitably you would converge and, you'd learn something. Well, not worth it. No one's going to keep up. There'd be problems and complaining and lawsuits. And I thought about like remember there used to be finishing schools for women? And they would teach women how to be an appropriate lady. And
right, yeah.
Even to the, I wouldn't be this like, well, this is a salad fork and this is a dining fork. It goes on the left and the teacup goes out. Not to that level, but just like, here's how to comport yourself as a woman. You show the fuck up on time. You're never late. There would even be when a guy is talking, maybe follow up with a question about him, how to be a good conversationalist. A refinement, turning it into a refined young woman that would be interesting and attractive in a non-physical sense.
It would get called sexist or something.
Oh, it'd be called barefoot and pregnant you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But, oh well.